Yo, 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 it's D.Arthur in the building. Talking to you guys today about why she wants you to be potent. She wants you to be a dangerous man. See, the thing is, guys complain a lot about why they're not getting attraction, why they're not getting choosing signals, why their life isn't where it really wants, where they want it to be. And then you have to start realizing, you have to look at yourself in the mirror objectively. You have to look from a third person point of view. Like, if you didn't know who you were and all you could tell all you could tell about a person was his physical characteristics, and someone didn't know who you were, what would they really think? And you have to be honest with yourself. This is the only way where change begins to happen, because if you start becoming honest with yourself, this is the only way maybe you can change something that you don't like in order to get a better result. This is the bottom line. You have to look at yourself objectively, look at yourself and see what would somebody who had no idea of who you were, what would they think of you? And then you go from there. You start creating from the inside out. And then, eventually, if you do this long enough and you get good at it, you're gonna be satisfied with the end product. Because, the thing is, guys are complaining. They complain so much. Why am I not getting choosing singles? Why am I not getting this? Why am I not getting that? Why don't I want to have this? And the thing is, they just never do anything different. All they do is complain. And if you want to be a part of the 95%, you can complain, because that's what normal people do. People complain about every single thing that happens. They're complaining about this. They're complaining about that. They give excuses. They're saying why this won't happen. But they just never do anything different. They're always making excuses. But you don't really have to be that person. You really don't have to be that person. You can become somebody who is different. You can become someone who is really different. And this is more someone who this would make you more attractive. See, the thing is that the thing about female psychology is she's hardwired to look out for the winners, somebody who has the mindset of a winner. Because the thing is, the difference between winning and losing is your decisions and your action. Is how the moment you start to decide you're going to win is the moment things start swinging. The pendulum starts swinging. You either give excuses or you go all in whatever you're doing. A lot of guys like to give excuses. They have 10 million different reasons why something can't work. They're never changing the story. They're never going to think creatively and realize maybe something can work. They're just always giving the best excuses, the most logical and best excuses. And if someone heard this, they would probably say, yeah, you're right. They're always giving the best excuses as to why something can't work. But what I'm trying to say is, you have to start giving yourself more reason as to why something can work. You have to give yourself a chance, because everything starts with you. So she is hardwired to be with winners, and the best way for you to be attractive to her is to be a winner. You have to be someone who is. We have to be somebody who is just more who is more of a catch than the average person. More of a catch than the average. You have to give her a reason as to why she would want to be with you. Because the thing is, when it comes to, if we're talking about dating and lifestyle and things like that, the woman usually has more options than men. Especially if she's more attractive, she has a lot more options probably. So you have to realize what you can do to stand yourself out. You have to stand out, and the best way to stand out is the best way to start out is your physical appearance. And then the second thing is just to have charisma. The third thing is to just be comfortable with yourself. And the fourth thing is just to be the best version of yourself. And if you really want to become the best version of yourself, then going on seed retention would help you in that area, because they say, oh, seed retention, that's not for me, I'm not into that, no fat, blah blah blah, and then they start complaining as to why they're not getting anywhere. This is the difference. So I mean, like I said, the best way for you to get the results that you really want is to be on no fat. This is how you can start. This is how you can really start, because what's going to happen to you is you're going to have a mindset change. Your mindset is definitely going to change. You're going to start thinking like you are a part of the 1%, because I was reading this article, and it said what is the difference between the high net worth earners and the bottom 99%. And the bottom line is that they said that they do not give themselves excuses. This is the bottom line. This is the bottom line. So the best thing for you to do, the best thing for us to do, is to not give ourselves excuses. And the thing about seed retention is you're slowly morphing your life into the life that you want it to be. You're creating your life. You're creating your life, because the thing is, like, you have higher energetic levels. Your energy levels are through the roof. And now you can literally manipulate your outer reality just by conserving your sexual energy and then putting a potent amount of effort into whatever you're doing. You really have to go all in. You have to go all in. You have to put passion into it. You have to be passionate about something. You have to be passionate about your life. This is the only way you can really see beautiful miracles happen in your life. If we're talking in terms of having miracles, having the unimaginable happen in your life, then what would happen is you would need a mindset change. You would need to be doing something totally different from your daily routine, and you would have to consistently be doing that over a period of time to really get to where you want it to be. But the thing is, you like to give yourself excuses. You like to give the best reason why, the 6-page research on why something cannot happen. And then you stick to it because you're sticking to that story, because it's the only story that makes you feel comfortable. And I mean, like I said, if you want something different, you have to do something different. This is the bottom line. Consistently over a period of time. Like I said, guys like to give themselves the best reasons why something cannot happen. They're thinking from the competitive mind. There's two types of minds that you can think from: the competitive mind and the creative mind. The creative mind is the mindset that says that every single thing is possible. You're not making your judgments based on predetermined how things are now. You're making your decisions based on how things can become by letting outside, maybe if you want to call it divine intervention happen in your life. You're calling forth the things that you want. You're creating a new reality. You're in a different set of vibration. You're creating something that is very, very wonderful. I mean, if you can keep telling yourself the same story and you can keep getting the same results, or you can tell yourself a totally different story and then act the part until you start seeing some changes. Even if you see a little bit of change, that's enough reason for you to keep going, because the more you start seeing the smaller changes, the more it compounds, and then the more you get the best results. But you like to do the same thing. You're doing the same thing you were doing 5 years ago, but you're acting but you're still complaining as to why things are not changing in your life. You're the only person that can really change your life. So, I mean, it's time to give yourself, the thing about high value men and becoming the best version of yourself is like like I said, they don't give themselves excuses, and they're never the victim. 95% of the population is the victim. 95% of the population is partaking in bad habits, is mediocre habits. 95% of the population is walking on the treadmill. I can testify to what just happened. I was just at the gym a little bit while ago, and apparently, like, I guess they're not doing the social distancing anymore. So everybody was on the treadmill, and literally all I saw was a lot. What I saw was people just either walking or mildly or walking, speed walking on their treadmill. No one was actually running. And then they expect to lose weight. They expect to have the best physique. So I saw what everybody else was doing, and then I did the exact opposite. I put on the treadmill to 7.0, and then I started sprinting for at least like 10 minutes. And then after, I felt a lot better. This is a difference. I'm not here to say that I'm bragging or anything. I'm just telling you what happened. This is how you have to approach your life. You have to see what the masses of people are doing and just do the complete opposite consistently over at least a 5 to 6 month period, and then you're definitely going to see results. Seed retention can start going on. Seed retention can give you this new perspective on life. It starts the transformation process. You have to give it a chance. This is a gift that was granted to you by the Most High. This was a gift that was granted to you by the Most High to, if you conserve it and you take care of it, can really transform your life. If we're in the conversation about miracles, about divine intervention, about just the best things happening for you. But I mean, if you want to talk from the competitive mind and you want to give yourself excuses as to why things can't happen, you will always stay in the same place for the next 30 years. It's up to you. Peace.